Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And Jumper needs to stay sitting down. Good job. Today we're going to talk about, or I'm going to talk about my review kind of audio versus Countdown, since I went to both 2 weeks ago. Wow, I think so. I think it's been like 2.5 weeks. Anyways, if you want to know what I think about it, you know, the kind of the differences, even though they were at the same venue, they were very different. Go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so getting right into it, Audiotistic and Countdown. Audiotistic was 2 stages, frequency 1.1 and frequency 2.2, and then Countdown was 4 stages. It was the Nebula, the Mothership, the Twilight Zone, and Area 51. And because you had 4 different stages, in my opinion, there was a lot more variety of music. So there was like house, and then there was drum and bass, and then there was like dubstep and hardstyle. Like there was a lot more variety of music. While at audio, I feel like you didn't have as much variety. Like in my opinion, frequency 2.2 was more of like the house, the dancing music, you know, you could vibe to, you could like move to, while frequency 1.1 was more of your heavy, harder like house techno and dubstep, and more of like jumping and headbanging. Like that was more of what 1.1 was, sorry. So that's kind of like your 2 different stages that you had. Well, at Countdown you had 4, so you had a lot more variety of music and DJs playing, so you could like walk around, and you know, if you got bored from one, you could go to the other one. That's kind of like what I did. Let's see what else. Countdown also had art installations. So I know Insomniac Events does a lot of art installations when they do their production. I really like that. The art installation they had, I will pop it either right here, probably right here, I think there's more space here. They had that at EDC 2018, which was really cool. It was one of my favorite art installations. They were kind of these poles, and then they either like changed to the music or to the beat, and they just kind of like floated different colors, and they made like patterns. It was really cool. I really like that art installation. So you had that at Countdown, which you did not have at Audiotistic. You had, you know, both of them had the signs where with the, like, you know, the name of the event, where you could take pictures with your group, or, you know, like if you went by yourself, like you could take pictures there. Both of them had that, so that was there regardless. And then Audiotistic went from 6 p.m. until 2 a.m. and Countdown went from 4 p.m. until 2 a.m. So you had 2 extra hours at Countdown. So that's kind of like the gist of it. In my experience, Audiotistic was more kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. I was, you know, meeting lots of people. I went from group to group, and I was like jumping and meeting like new people like left and right. That was Audiotistic, and like, Audiotistic's where I met Eddie. And Countdown was a lot more like group vibe for me, which I loved. I think I really enjoyed Audiotistic for that experience. Like I hadn't had that experience before, since I've always gone with either one person or with a group to a festival. So going by myself, that was a really nice experience. I really enjoyed it. But I do like Countdown for its group environment. Like I think it would have been a very different experience if I would have just gone completely by myself like I did at Audiotistic. But I really liked the group atmosphere that I got from Countdown, and just like vibing with a set of people and like going through the stages with them. That was really fun. I really enjoyed that part of it. And then I don't think I've ever met like people like Nancy and Lupe and George and Christian and Eddie that I just like vibe to, like super, like, you know, like off like right from the start. And then that they vibed with Chomper. I remember Christian saying that holding Chomper made him feel happy, and I'm like, yes, that's what he makes me feel. So it was really nice finding kind of like a rave fam in SoCal. And it was really nice being with them throughout the whole event. And then I also wanted to talk about Porter Robinson. I know I didn't talk about him in my Countdown vlog. This is the only complaint I have about Countdown. is that the stages, because obviously, like, regardless, like, obviously the stages are going to get packed if you have 4 stages and you have to decide between an artist, or I'm assuming they all got packed. Maybe they didn't. Maybe, like, a different artist didn't get as packed. But anyways, the stage that Porter Robinson was at was very packed. And I think we even, like, we made our way, like, 10 minutes early, I want to say, or, like, 5 minutes early. And it was so packed. It was like sardines packed. Like, you could not move. We tried, or I wanted to get inside, so, you know, I made our way inside, but it was so packed. We moved maybe like 4 or 5 lines of people in front of us, and it was way too packed. And I'm like, I can't do this. We can't do this. Like, I don't want to stay at the countdown and, like, you know, like, not even be around my group. Yeah, so we ended up leaving, and then the thing that sucked, in my opinion, you know, like, I don't know how long they've been doing countdown for. I know it was a 2-day festival and now it's a 1-day, but I think, like, it didn't feel as special as for the people that was inside. You know, the countdown happened, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year's, and then the music kept playing, and, like, that was it. Like, you know, there was nothing outside from, like, the people that were outside of the tents because it was way too packed inside. And, you know, like, maybe they could throw fireworks or throw confetti outside, or just something to make it more special. Like, we were all starting a new year, a new decade, and it didn't really feel like it. We kind of just kept dancing, kept grooving, and that was it. So that's my only complaint about Countdown that I have. That it would be cool if they could make it more special for the people that don't get a chance to go inside. And I mean, yes, you know, we could have left earlier and we could have, like, made it inside, but still, like, it's way too packed. It was way too packed for even anybody to, like, try to go inside. Like, there is obviously, you know, like, a person capacity inside the tents that was, you can't go above it. So, I don't know. That's my only thing about that. Otherwise, I had a blast. Countdown was one of my favorite festivals this year, like, hands down. I really enjoyed it, and, like, my group made it very special for me, which, so thank you for that, because I don't think I would have had that experience if I was with any other group. So I also wanted to talk about 2020 plans. This year is finally here. We are already, like, 16 days into the year, which is crazy. And I just wanted to tell you guys about my festival plans, if anybody is interested, if anybody wants to care. I know I already posted it on Twitter, but yes, okay, so starting off, I will be attending Ultra Miami, which is in, like, 8 weeks. That's crazy. That's how I feel. I can't wait for Miami. Miami in itself is a beautiful city and a beautiful place. Like, if you haven't been there, you owe it to yourself to go. Not even for Ultra, just Miami in itself. Please do yourself a favor and go to Miami. You will not regret it. And then I hope they don't mind me spoiling this, but the guys are actually going to come to Miami with me, which is kind of crazy. And this is what I love about the EDM community. Like, if you think about it, they're practically strangers. You know, I've met them for what now, 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks? And now we have plans to meet up in Miami for Ultra. That's crazy. I remember landing, and then, you know, we made a group chat. They requested the days off, you know. Next thing I know, we're buying flights and hotels, and I'm like, yes. I'm so excited to see them again, and Chumper's super excited to see them again, and I can't wait. That's going to be a lot of fun. After that, it's going to be EDC Las Vegas, and I'm going to be doing camping for the first time, and I'm being seeing vlogs, and it's, I guess, like being at EDC 24/7 for like 4 or 5 days. So that's going to be really fun. And then it's going to be Paradiso, and for those of you that aren't familiar with Paradiso, it's at the Gorge in Washington, which is about a 5-hour drive, I want to say, from where I'm at in Oregon. And then that one's a 2-day camping festival, and the guys are coming for that too, which I don't know if I'm more excited for Ultra or for Paradiso, because, you know, I was in their home and now they get to come and be in my home and I get to show them Oregon. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. And if Lupe and Nancy are watching this, you guys better come too, because how cool would it be to have my whole SoCal Ray family in Oregon at Paradiso? Like, it does not get any better than that. After Paradiso, Pretty soon definitely know that's the only thing I had planned, but Insomniac Events gets me with their layaway plan. That's how I ended up with an EDC VIP ticket. So it looks like I'll be doing VIP as well. But they have this layaway plan where they like take X amount of money from your bank account, and you're just like, sure, why not? That's easy. Escape is only like $17 a month, so I got my Escape ticket. And then Hard goes on pre-sale for $10 deposit this Friday. Looks like I'm going to Hard too. That's okay. I don't mind going back to LA. So I think that's it for festivals. Ultra, EDC, Paradiso, Escape, and Hard. So far, that's our 2020 plans. If you guys are attending, comment down below who you're most excited to. I can't talk today. Comment down below which festival you're most excited to attend, and yeah, let me know. That'd be fun. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it. I think my next one is gonna be a paintballing vlog. So stay tuned for that. That was a lot of fun. Subscribe so you get notified when I post these videos. And again, thank you guys for being here. Bye.